Hi everyone, my name is Verdie Atienza and I'm a senior immigration attorney at Davies Associates LLC. We are a business immigration law firm headquartered in New York. I head the L1 and E2 visas practice team of the firm. For now, I'd like to start a series of videos where I will discuss or debunk certain myths or misconceptions about US visa categories in general. So for now, let's start with myth number one. We are a foreign company classified as small to medium. There's no way that a manager or executive will be eligible for the L1A visa. This is certainly a myth or a misconception because there's nothing under the regulations which require the foreign company or the US company to be classified as a multinational company. We have actually assisted small to medium-sized companies in obtaining L1A visas for their managers or executives. The L1A visa is a good option for managers or executives who are looking to establish their presence or expand their operations in the US. The foreign company can easily set up a parent, subsidiary, affiliate, or a branch of the foreign company in the US, and that US company can immediately file a petition for L1A for the manager or the executive. It is under the L1A new office visa category. To qualify or to be eligible for the L1A new office category, the foreign company and the US company would have to demonstrate qualifying relationship, so we'd have to look into the ownership and control of the two companies. As I've said, the relationship could be parent subsidiary, could be affiliate, or it could be a branch relationship as well. The second requirement is that the L1 beneficiary must prove that he or she has qualifying employment, which means that he or she should have worked for the foreign company for at least 1 year in the past 3 years in a managerial or executive capacity. And the last requirement is that the US company would have to prove that it has sufficient physical premises in the US. In adjudicating L1 new office petitions, USCIS would look at the organizational structure of the foreign company, primarily because they would want to make sure that the beneficiary actually occupied a managerial or executive position. And USCIS would want to see that there are enough number of employees to actually elevate the manager or the executive to that position. Obviously, it is helpful if the foreign company has a lot of employees. However, for smaller or medium-sized companies, it's still possible to be able to demonstrate that the beneficiary actually occupies a managerial or executive position. In general, we'd want to see at least 8 employees at the foreign company, but it's very important that we can demonstrate or show to USCIS that there is at least a 3-tier organizational structure at the foreign company. In a new office petition, there's no expectation for the US company to have an actual employee at the time of the filing of the petition, but it's very helpful to at least have one administrative person or employee so that we can demonstrate to USCIS that there's someone who will be primarily responsible for non-qualifying duties. One of the advantages of the L1 visa is that its criteria is very similar to the EB1C category. So for most of our clients who started on the L1A, they were able to easily transition to permanent residency through the EB1C category. The EB1C category is an employment-based petition for multinational managers or executives. If the petition is approved and there are visas available, then a manager or executive on an L1A visa can easily adjust status as a permanent resident in the US. To reiterate, even small to medium-sized companies can potentially file L1 petitions for their managers or executives. Obviously, you would want to work with a qualified immigration attorney so that you can be guided as to what you can do to be able to clearly demonstrate to USCIS that the beneficiary actually meets the requirements. So if you have any questions about the L1 visa, about the L1 new office petitions, feel free to reach out to us. You can always send an email to info@usimmigrationadvisor.com. You can also email me directly. My email is Atienza@usimmigrationadvisor.com. And you can also reach me via WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is +1 610 674 9744. Thank you.